you're suffering from headaches, in this video I'm going to show you the top 3 stretches that usually help relieve about 80% of the headache cases that I see. And these 3 stretches should not just eliminate your headache, but they should help increase the range of motion within your neck, and then also ease pressure off of the spinal joints in your neck. Now, if you don't feel like your headache is getting any better and you've tried these stretches for a day or so, there's probably something else causing it. So feel free to give us a call to schedule a 30-minute evaluation, where during that visit I'll locate the source of your headaches and then begin trying to provide relief. My goal is always to provide relief quickly and then also provide long-lasting changes so that you can get back to living your life instead of living your life around headaches. Now, through the rest of this month, we're running a new patient special of just $29. So $29 includes the consultation, the examination, diagnostic tests such as x-rays if you needed those, and recommendations. So call us at 980-406-3862 or visit www.activelifenc.com to book an appointment online, and be sure to check out our reviews online as well. But anyway, here are the 3 stretches. I hope they help. So for the stretches and exercises that I'm going to show you that help, with headaches, the biggest area that we focus on is stretching out your neck and your upper back area. And the reason for this is that with most recurring headaches, tension headaches, the headaches that bother you at the end of the day, the ones that ibuprofen, or over-the-counter, pain medicine seems to help with, like all those headaches typically stem from your neck. And it's a matter of blood vessels having pressure on them, so you don't have adequate blood flow up to your brain, nerves that have pressure on them, so it all comes from tension. And so the 3 stretches that I'm going to show you are going to focus on releasing muscles within your neck and the upper back area, and then that's going to help alleviate your headache. So the first exercise or stretch is called active release technique. And you notice how I have my right hand on the right side of her head and her neck. She's actually trying to bend her head down to her shoulder on that side, and I'm providing resistance against this. So she's pushing against my hand with her head. So we're going to hold this for 5 to 7 seconds, and then immediately following that, we're going to stretch her neck the opposite way. So this is a gentle stretch. You don't want to do anything that's strenuous. You don't want to be going past any discomfort that you have. If your neck is giving you trouble, this is probably going to hurt a little bit, but I promise it's going to feel good once you're finished. But you're going to hold this stretch for 5 to 7 seconds also. And then immediately you're going to go back and repeat this movement. So you're going to go back to the first movement. She's going to push against my hand for 5 to 7 seconds, and then we're going to stretch it for 5 to 7 seconds again. And then we want to make sure that we repeat this on the other side so we don't create any sort of muscle imbalances. But you want to do each side 3 to 5 times, again holding each stretch for 5 to 7 seconds. This is a great stretch because it's essentially like pushing the reset button on your neck muscles. It's going to balance them out. It's going to lessen the tension on the ones that are tight, and then the ones that need to be working, it's going to wake them up. So this is a really, really good stretch. Second stretch is we're going to roll up a towel and use an ice pack, and she's going to lay on this. This seems like a pretty simple stretch to do, but it's phenomenal if your neck is giving you trouble right now. So what she's going to do is she's going to lay on this towel for 15 minutes, and it creates a perfect curvature within her neck. If you think about the amount of time that people spend looking at their phones and texting and looking at computer screens, we're always looking down and our necks actually curve the wrong way. Most patients that I see actually have curvatures going the wrong way. So this is a great way to start restoring the curvature in your neck, which again is going to decompress your spinal joints. It's going to loosen pressure on your muscles. And the last exercise is called myofascial release using a tennis ball, which is a fancy way of saying it's a cheap way to work out the muscle knots in your neck and your upper back. It's nice if you wake up and having a lot of trouble and you can't get in to see a chiropractor or a massage therapist. It's a really effective way to loosen up muscle knots. So what you do is pretty simple. Take a tennis ball, find the tightest knots in your neck and your upper back, put the tennis ball between you and the floor and lay on it, move back and forth, try to work that muscle knot out. And then finishing this, you want to try to stretch your neck and muscles out for a couple of seconds, and then also apply heat right away too. So use a tennis ball, stretch, and then heat. And again, if you've never done this before, it's going to be a little painful at first, but it feels great once you're finished. So So those are our 3 stretches. I hope they help you. I hope they provide you some relief. The best advice that I can give is to try to do these twice a day and work them into a routine. So for example, try to do these as soon as you wake up in the morning, and then again try to repeat this and do them again right before you go to sleep at night. And it's a great way to reset your muscles before you start your day, and then also before you go to sleep at night. So again, hope these help. Hopefully you get some relief.